Who scored the first ever Premier League goal, cementing themselves as the answer to a pub quiz question for all eternity? As well as that, I'll also reveal who scored the first ever televised Premier League goal, so stick around for the end of the video to find out. And don't forget to give this video a like, as it really helps the channel. But let's turn the clocks back to Saturday the 15th of August 1992. English football had just been flipped on its head, with the creation of the newly formed Premier League made up of 22 teams at the time. But as the opening day's fixtures kicked off, who would be the one to score that milestone goal in English football history? Well, the answer came at Bramall Lane, in a match between Sheffield United and Manchester United. Just 5 minutes in, Sheffield United had a throw-in taken by Carl Bradshaw that came into the box, was flicked on and headed into the net by striker Brian Deane. And with that headed goal, Deane sealed his name into footballing folklore. He even found the net again, this time from the penalty spot, as Sheffield United sealed a famous 2-1 victory over a Manchester United team that included the likes of Peter Schmeichel, Ryan Giggs and Steve Bruce. Of course, Manchester United recovered from that opening day defeat and went on to win the inaugural Premier League title, but that day belonged to Sheffield United and Brian Deane. And it was fitting that Deane scored this iconic goal. He went on to score nearly 200 league goals in his career and was most known for his 3 spells at Sheffield United, but also played for his hometown club, Leeds United. Later in his career, he had stints abroad with Benfica and Australia's Perth Glory. But for me, he's the quintessential 90s striker, a perfect example of those early Premier League years. Now, the birth of the Premier League was driven by the influx of TV money into the game. And for the first time, games were broadcast live for a paying audience. And while Brian Deane scored the first goal of this Premier League era, one day later, Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool became the first ever televised Premier League match. Forest won that game 1-0 with a goal scored by Teddy Sheringham, who helped shape English football during the 90s. He was the first Golden Boot winner of the Premier League era, followed by his iconic performances at Euro 96, and then followed that by helping Manchester United win the Champions League in dramatic fashion in 1999. So Sheringham scored the first ever televised Premier League goal, but it was Brian Deane's goal against Manchester United that secured his place in record books for generations to come. Thanks for watching Pixel Football. You can really help the channel by giving this video a like and subscribing. And if you like this video, why not watch this one, where we look at how every big club bottled the opening day's fixtures of the Premier League in 1992.